The kind little squirrel. Once upon a time in a lush, green forest, there lived a little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was a small, fluffy squirrel with bright eyes and a bushy tail. He was known throughout the forest for his cheerful nature and love of acorns. Every day, Sammy would scurry up and down the trees, gathering acorns to store for the winter. One crisp autumn morning, as Sammy was busy collecting acorns, he heard a soft cry coming from a nearby bush. Curious, he hopped over to see what was wrong. There, under the leaves, was a tiny bird with a broken wing. The bird looked frightened and was unable to fly. "Oh no, what happened to you?" Sammy asked, concerned. "I fell from my nest," the bird replied sadly. "Now I can't fly, and I don't know how to get back home." Sammy's heart filled with compassion for the little bird. He knew he had to help, but he wasn't sure how. After thinking for a moment, Sammy had an idea. He gathered soft leaves and moss from around the forest and made a cozy little bed for the bird under a nearby tree. "Rest here for now," Sammy said gently. "I'll go find some help." Sammy scurried off to find his friend, the wise old owl, who lived in the tallest tree in the forest. The owl was known for knowing everything about the forest and its creatures. "Ow, ow!" Sammy called as he climbed up the tree. "I need your help." The wise owl opened one eye and looked down at the little squirrel. "What seems to be the problem, Sammy?" he asked in a deep, gentle voice. "There's a bird with a broken wing," Sammy explained. "She can't fly, and she's very scared. I don't know how to help her." The wise old owl thought for a moment and then nodded. "You did the right thing by coming to me," he said. "We'll take care of the little bird together." The owl flew down with Sammy to where the bird was resting. The owl inspected the bird's wing and said, "It's not too bad. With some rest and care, it will heal in no time. But she'll need food and water while she recovers." Sammy immediately volunteered to take care of the bird. Every day, he brought fresh berries and nuts to the bird and kept her company so she wouldn't feel lonely. The wise owl checked on her wing regularly, and with time, the bird began to heal. As the days passed, the little bird started to feel better. She tried flapping her wings, and to her delight, she could fly a little bit. Sammy cheered her on, excited to see his friend getting stronger. One bright morning, the little bird felt strong enough to fly back to her nest. She flapped her wings and, with a joyful chirp, soared into the sky. Sammy watched her fly, his heart full of happiness. Before she flew away, the bird circled back to Sammy and said, "Thank you, Sammy. You helped me when I was in need, and I will never forget your kindness." Sammy waved his little paw. "I'm glad I could help. That's what friends are for." The bird flew back to her nest, and Sammy returned to his acorn gathering, feeling proud of what he had done. The story of Sammy's kindness spread throughout the forest, and all the animals admired him for his big heart. And so, Sammy the squirrel learned that helping others not only makes them happy, but it also brings joy to your own heart. From that day on, Sammy always looked out for his friends in the forest, ready to help whenever they needed him.